What's going on, guys? Play Gaming here, back with another Epic Sim video, and today we're going over the second account where we're farming only Banshee or Banshee 13. Eventually we'll get into Asthmatic 13, and Katie's only, right? But we are on day number 30. We hit Master in regular arena. Now, I know we could potentially have done like even Challenger, right? But we did miss a couple of days. And arena, so PvP wasn't my main focus. When I was starting off, I was trying to finish a lot of the PvE content. I was able to finish episode 1. I was able to finish Unrecorded History, episode 2, and we almost finished episode 3. I'm on the second to last stage before we get to Bellion, and it's pretty tough. I will say that the fights in episode 3, so just like the regular bosses, are harder than Abyss 1 through 90, and that's saying something. Okay, so as a new player, it's tough. It's tough. Episode 3 is tough. And it's mostly just a gear check. But we were able to plus 15, I believe 2 units since we started the game. But here is my Charlotte. We have her on destruction set. I know that she has a lot of crit chance, but hey, you have to remember this is a free-to-play account, so we're using free-to-play gear. So all the gear that all of my units have, we've gotten from either the adventure, regular story, or just drops from just farming Banshee, I guess, when we could. But 304 crit damage, 3.3k attack, of course, 0 bulk because it is free gear. Level 55 helmet, it's pretty garbage, but hey, that's what we have right now. We need to keep farming the adventure for more of that free gear. There's a level, I think 78 or 80, 78 gear that you get, that's destruction towards the later end of episode 3. But here is my Landy. She is plus 15, a recent plus 15. Her and Luna recently got plus 15. I will say that as a new player, so a brand new account, farming catalysts is tough. So it does take a lot of grinding compared to everything else that they've improved. I think they just need to work on I guess giving us a way to earn catalysts faster. I was spending like a full day just farming adventure to try to get catalysts, because when you start at 0 catalysts for all of the units that you need to plus 15, it is very, very difficult. Plus 15 as well, as you can see, we don't have her fully awakened just yet, because again, getting those epic catalysts is kind of tough. She's at 4k attack, 97 crit, 236 crit damage, 0 speed, but eventually that'll change once we start crafting gear, because that's another thing that trying to speed run as much of the game as possible is a bit tough when they're throwing buff events, when they're throwing side stories at you, and so most of the energy goes to that. Momo hasn't changed much. We do have her at 6-star, of course, at Last Awakening. Probably not going to get it anytime soon, but we did give her speed boots because early on you need at least some type of speed. If you never get a turn, even in PVE, if you never get a turn, that your cleanser can never heal. So she is pretty tanky. It's very difficult to take her out. However, she gets debuffed very easily because of the effect resistance. We do have her triple S. So eventually we'll switch probably this ring out for an effect resistance ring, just to give her more F-res. We do have her on Prophetic Candlestick. We were able to get this to plus 27. Eventually we'll get the last one, and so we're good to go. 273 crit damage. We are farming Banshee with her. She is on DDJ. Whenever we get some spare time, we'll throw in some Banshee runs. Falconer Clury, 232 speed still. Again, speed boots is really, really good when you're first starting off the game. Spectre Nigra, she is ungeared right now, actually. So I am not using Spec 10A just because I have 0 gear. I don't have any. I don't have any more gear to go around because Lorena is actually using Spectroneger's gear since we're farming Raid and Labyrinth at the same time. Here's Tambourine. We have her 169 speed, almost 14k health, 1.1k defense. She's on free. She is on whatever is going to get her to do her thing. And we are farming Banshee with her. Believe it or not, we're double Soul Weaver, 2 DPS. It's okay. It's not 100%, but it gets the job done. Free Spirit Area, 0 gear. She was my farmer when I first started the first couple of weeks. After that, we just transitioned over to our main units, Luna and Landy, so we can work on their friendship level 10s. And so I'll kind of jump back into that. So Landy is friendship level 10, Luna's almost at 10, Charlotte is also at friendship level 10. So you really want to try to aim for those friendship level 10s so that you can get those free molds. Lorena here doesn't have plus 15 skill ups. She's at plus 7, even though these are free. Again, as a new player, getting these catalysts takes a while. So I think that's still something that they need to fix. I think that's like the biggest issue that I have as a new player account is catalysts. I would say catalyst would be number 1, and then number 2 would probably be runes, right? Runes, and then of course gear. They give you a bunch of free gear, so I think early on using the free gear is completely fine. Even though it's pretty garbage. It's pretty bad. All the gear is pretty bad, but it does enough to get you through at least episode 3. So we're almost done. I'm sure if we got a chance to play more, we would have been able to complete more. We would have been able to finish episode 3. But Raz, we finished his SC as well. He doesn't have his runes. I have enough runes. So during the buff event, again, we farmed a bunch of fire runes. So once I have the free gear from the from episode 3, as you can see, we have a couple of things here that we were working on giving him. I think we have, do we have the neck? No, we're working on getting the neck. So that free health set will go perfect on Adventurer Raz. He's going to help us farm as a medic and potentially finish up episode 3. I don't know, we'll see. I don't have too many tanks, and he's such a great option with his S2 after you do the SC. Dual attack with the highest attack, and then a chance to defense break once you fully awaken him. And then I have an Aureus actually, which will go really, really well on him. And then everything else will just be filler gear. Again, you get a lot of the free gear from Adventure, so all of this, even though this rolled pretty bad, it's a lot of crit chance, which he's not going to need. You know, we'll definitely throw some stuff on him, and he'll be fine just as a regular tank. We'll probably swap out these boots for speed boots. We're still aiming to get the rest of the arena equipment, but everyone else is just filler gear. We're in the process of building a counter Elena. She's great for the dispels, and that's it. Those are all of my units. 3, so I'll show you where I am currently. And we did this all with free gear, by the way. So we are on chapter 10, East Policia. Yeah, there you go. We're on 10-9. We're 1 away from Bellion, and 10-9 has been kicking our butts. It's been pretty tough. As I mentioned, I think this episode really has like really difficult bosses. And by difficult, I mean gear check, right? Gear check. So there's only so much that we can do with the free gear that they give us. So that's why we're trying to build Adventure Raz, give us some more bulk, some more tankiness, and then be able to survive. But we'll see how that goes. So as I mentioned, we're here in East Policia. We finished 1 unrecorded history, episode 2. We're on episode 3, so we should be done fairly soon. A little bit. We're ranked 65 right now, I believe. But as I mentioned, you know, we try to pick up everything that we can. We're at 1.7k conquest points. So as I mentioned, we're trying to pick up, I believe it's the immunity, which is, I think it's this one, the 30%. No, that's the destruction one. This one right here. So We're trying to get these speed boots because whatever these roll, they'll go good on anyone because it's immunity speed. And then this is immunity health. So I'm thinking of probably slotting in these boots for Adventurer Raz just to give him some speed. And then maybe the ring because it is health. And then I'm sure we can just piece together, Frankenstein together some other sets, and then he'll be just fine. Eventually we'll get him ready for PvP, but that'll probably be a little while. Specialty change here, we do have Carrot's specialty change that we can do right now, but as I mentioned, catalysts are so difficult to get early on that we're just gonna hold on to this. We don't have the gear for her right now, so we don't need her skill change yet. All we have to do is give her these catalysts, finish the trial battle, and then we'll be good to go. And we'll finish up pretty much all of the most important, I would say if not all the important specialty changes. Everyone else here is probably like a luxury, you know, it's nice to have but not necessary. You know, we'll finish that up once we get some gear. And let me come back here. We're able to do the hardest difficulty on the side story, so we're also trying to do that. You know, don't get me started on the current side story because it's, I think it's one of the worst designed side stories. So I really like the interface. I like how they have this exchange shop, the request board, like all this stuff, except that they make you come in every single day and refresh it and just do like a little bit every single day. You know, I guess we're kind of used to doing everything all at once. But I mean, we don't have difficulty just autoing pretty much everything on here. I think now we should be able to do like the hell mode once that comes back pretty easily. We started working on some expeditions. We usually just get carried by our guildies and whoever we can jump into at the last second. But I don't expect to be able to get through these anytime soon. We've gotten a couple of these, as you can see here, but most of these are just us getting carried, and that's pretty much it. So we'll keep because you're going to get a lot of those bonus effects, and you really want those bonus effects if you want more energy, like an increased gold earnings. Here's that plus 16 maximum energy. So we're still working. I think we got one more to go at plus 12. That'll give us some more energy. We're at 140 energy, which isn't too bad, but we want to keep going, right? And the only way to gain experience is to continue playing. It's going to be a little while before we hit rank 70, but that's fine. We're not in a rush. We're not in a rush. For the guild, you know, we really just go in and peace out. That's all we do. I don't have enough units or enough units that are strong enough to really get a win. Even if we don't win, we're still earning mystics, right? We're still earning mystics, and that's really what you want to do. You want to join a guild, make sure that you're earning mystics. We're able to donate all of this, able to get currency for the shop, and that allows us to buy these equipment conversion gems, which we really need. And then we also buy artifact charms, because that's another big I guess resource drain that you don't have access to at the very beginning of the game. So it's very difficult to enhance artifacts. I'll show you what's in my bag right now. We'll go into the artifacts, and I have some okay artifacts. The only ones that I have decently leveled are Adamant Shield, Aureus, Wondrous Potion Vial, which is great on Tamarin. Ideally, this would be completely maxed out. And I think that's pretty much it, except the DDJs. So we pulled a couple more copies. We have two. So instead of having one fully maxed out, we decided to have two. So that way we can put it on another DPS, and we can bring 2 DPS. And then we have Prophetic Council. That's pretty much it. I don't have any other units that can use any of those artifacts. And then, you know, potentially Landy could use Rosa Hargana, but she is on DDJ because I use her in PVE against those big bosses, and then we use her in Banshee. My gear right now is as I mentioned, not the greatest. I'll show you the all gear. So I have quite a bit of plus 15 gear, but you'll see it's all free to play gear. It's completely free to play. I would say except these boots that we crafted. And then we just reforge. So at the beginning, they give you some reforge mats. for free, which you can then use to reforge whatever you want. So as you can see here, we have a couple still that we're kind of holding off. We have charms. We have a decent amount of charms. I would say that's probably another thing that is very difficult to earn when you're starting the game is charms and just fodder to enhance equipment. So that's kind of one of the things that it's, unless you're farming a lot of hunts, it's going to be very difficult to get runes and stuff like that and artifact charms for for enhancing all of your equipment. But we'll go in and we'll check in with the teams here. So I added, I think, another team. We expanded the bag slots and we bought some more inventory for our units. Otherwise, we had to stop at every 100 units, level them up, and then, it was a pain. So we just added a few more slots. Here is my normal farm team. We got Luna almost at friendship level 10. We were running Abyss. We're not running Abyss anymore, so this team is just kind of placeholder for now. This is my raid team. We are getting, I think, like 32 or 39 morale. One of those. It's decently high. We're able to, get pretty far in Labyrinth and clear at least one of those bosses in raid, in the regular raid. And then this is my Banshee team. So we do got Tambourine here along with Momo. I mentioned before that her FRS is kind of low. We want to work on that so that she doesn't get debuffed because she gets poisons and then all that jazz. But we got the 2 DPS here. It's not 100%, but it does a decent amount of work. And we'll actually go into to that Banshee area so that you can see we have been farming Banshee on auto. As you can see, I don't have a lot of these reforges. I have 700, which is enough to reforge, I would say, like 3 pieces. This Hellish Essence, we have 10k mats that we can't wait to craft. Eventually we'll craft these. Maybe I'll do that on a separate video, like crafting for, brand new players or on a brand new account. Something like that is what I'm thinking. We're taking it, step by step. We try to farm whenever we can. If there's no side story, we'll do a couple of runs here and there, but we need to try to split our focus on farming for the free gear and adventure, and then also farming Banshee. I think we're probably gonna stop at the 10k mats because we don't want to dip into the Skystones just in case we need units or to refresh the secret shop. But that's pretty much the progress so far. On day number 30, we're floor 91. We finished the third level 3. So we finished level 3 on the Automaton tower, which was still relatively easy. 1 and 2 were a joke with all the buffs that you get. Level 3, I saw a little bit more of a challenge. I don't think I'll be able to do level 4 and above until we clear, I think it's Abyss 100. I think that's what it is. So we need to get started on that eventually. I think it'll be a little bit easier once we get some gear, some actual gear, level 85, and then reforge it on most of my DPS units. It's been challenging. It's been kind of fun, trying to climb up in regular arena. We went like 2 to 3 weeks where we just AFK'd in bronze. We didn't do anything. We started climbing recently, so I'm sure we could have done a lot better. But again, most of the units that we're going up against, like, take a look at these teams. These teams are kind of not like, how am I supposed to go up against AOL? Like, there's nothing that I can do against that, right? There's literally nothing I can do against that. Strays, we got Fairy Tale, Tenebria, Politis, when my strongest units are just like Soul Weavers, right? But, we try to do what we can. There's a Bellion on defense, level 60, almost 5-star, 6-star awakened there. SSB, there's nothing that we can do against SSB, so we try to just avoid. But that's pretty much how we climbed. Eventually, we'll put some gear on Spectene. That'll make things a little bit easier. We do have an RB counter, I guess you could say. So our Luna, we put her on the EE, where after she gets a kill, she goes again. she gets another turn, so we double tap the Arby's. That's pretty much what we do. Other than that, we just get destroyed by Arby's or, you know, whatever the SSB team is, or AOL. So we got to kind of skip around and avoid those. Adventurous Path is almost done here. We just need to reforge some pieces. So we need to reforge some pieces. We'll be able to get a 5-star unit here. I think we'll probably do that on the crafting video, maybe. I guess we can do this one. Hey, we got a Manica of Control. Yes, because we can definitely use that because we have a bunch of thieves, right? So that artifact is just gonna, yeah, it feels bad. But we got pretty much everything here. We're gonna hold off on using these because as soon as you get these buffs, they go ahead and start. So we don't want to get it yet. We got some energy there, so maybe we'll pick them up on the next buff event. But let me show you here again the Sky Stones. So again, completely free to play on this account. 20k Sky Stones. We are on day number 30, so it caps out at 28 days. So the check-in plus the 2 days is the 30-day mark. So I think we made pretty decent progress for not playing 24/7 on this account. And it just goes to show you that as a new player, you can progress a lot. You know, of course, eventually you'll get to the point where you have to craft gear, and that's where we are. And, you know, that's fine because, you know, we'll be able to hopefully build maybe one unit if we get lucky with that 10,000 mats. All right, here's the currency that we currently have. So not too much. We have 2 mystic pulls, which, you know, would have been nice to have pulled Belly in here too, but even then we don't have the gear to build her. We have 147 Covenant bookmarks, 19k Sky Stones, almost 20k, and then we got 5. We got enough for a 1 pull on the Mystic Summon. We do have some element summons that we can do right now, so we got this 4 to 5 star. So no matter what, we're gonna get a little shine action here. If we can get a 5-star here, it'll be huge for this account, because it'll be another green here. Come on. Nope. It's a 4-star. But maybe it's a Sid. It's a unit that we can't skip. No. It's Purgus. No. Okay. We got another 4 to 5-star here. We'll take anything that's a 5-star. Right? Anything that's a 5-star will help this account really big. Come on. No. 4-star. Any 4-star unit that we get here, we cannot use. We're not going to use Corvus. He used to be OP, and then he got nerfed, and he just got nerfed to the Shadow Realm. But it is what it is. We got one more. Well, we got 2. Can we get a little shine action here? Shine action? No shine action. So 3-star here. Ian, we do got a little shiny action on the second one, 4 to 5-star. So we're going to let it rip. Come on. Give us a 5-star. It's a pretty low chance. I think it's what, like 30%? Oh, let's go. Come on. No. We got Ada. She's not gonna help us at all. Okay. All right. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm sure we can figure out something here. Continuing with that luck, we'll go ahead and do the Moonlight Summon. We do have just 1. We do have 2 of these mystics. Ideally here, we would want to get these DDJs. DDJs, I think we do have an Oxlots that we pulled from this. Oh, let's go DDJ. Nice. We need some more of those. Come on, DDJ, let's go. Yay, there we go. We really needed those Daydream Jokers. So that's, to me, that's a win. Even if we don't get anything in this Moonlight Summon, come on, give us a shine. Even if we don't get that shine action here, it's a good day when we get those DDJs. Come on, shine. Oh, shine action. Let's go. Come on. 5-star. Little guy. No, little guy. 4-star. Something good? No. Not Blaze Dingo. I mean, I've tried to build Blaze Dingo on account number 1. I know he's a good unit, but he takes so much stats. You need to have really insane gear to make him work. which takes a little while to do. But yeah, that's going to be it for me. Let me know, again, your thoughts in the comment section below. Like always, if you haven't enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, hey, think about subscribing. It really helps the channel grow and reach more people like you who like content like this. Like always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.